Warriors of Dominion, Zeus speaks. The battlefield is shifting faster than most players realize. A hidden resource trap is quietly draining energy crystals from countless accounts, while a subtle power spike is changing the entire event meta. The gap between reaching Chapter 5 and Chapter 6 is actually much smaller than it appears, but only if you know exactly where to invest your resources. Let's break it down. As you can see in the event optimizer, reaching Chapter 5 is actually very achievable. There are no extreme requirements and no major obstacles. But here's the interesting part: with a small amount of additional investment, Chapter 6 is also within reach. Today, I'm not here to tell you what you should spend or how you should play. That decision is entirely yours. My goal is simply to explain how the optimizer works, show you the numbers behind it, and help you decide which path makes the most sense for your own account. Let's start with the foundation. The optimizer begins with a total of 404 energy crystals. This number is fixed for every player. It already includes the free Battle Pass rewards, the 10 free bundles, all guaranteed event rewards, and every energy crystal that every player can obtain without making additional decisions. This is your starting point, and it's the foundation of your entire event progression. From there, we begin adding the quest rewards. Winning 71 battles rewards you with 142 additional energy crystals. This is one of the biggest value milestones in the entire event and one that every active player should aim to complete. Next comes the development shop progression. Ranking heroes to their maximum rank rewards another 42 energy crystals, making it another objective that's absolutely worth completing. Then we have the pet quest. Purchasing 10 pets rewards 40 more energy crystals, another easy source of progress that quickly adds up over the course of the event. After that comes one of the largest progression boosts available. Maxing both Umbra and Caligo inside the development shop rewards an additional 84 energy crystals. If you're planning your route efficiently, this milestone pushes your progress forward significantly. Next is the Sapphire Shine objective. Spending 100 Sapphire medallions awards additional energy crystals. The only uncertainty here is that we don't yet know exactly how many Sapphire medallions most players will realistically earn throughout the event. To keep the calculations conservative and realistic, we've currently locked this section of the optimizer at 30. One important note before we continue. The daily light charges are already included inside those initial 404 energy crystals. Don't count them twice. The optimizer already takes them into account automatically. Now let's talk about Chapter 6. This is where things become really interesting. After adding the extra 30 energy crystals from the remaining quest line, you'll only need 48 additional energy crystals to unlock Chapter 6. That's where the daily light charges become extremely valuable. Completing them gives roughly 7 additional energy crystals per day. Across the duration of the event, that adds up to approximately 49 energy crystals. And if you only need 48, you're already there. That means Chapter 6 becomes comfortably achievable without needing to overextend your resources. This is what I'd call the low-spend path. But what if you want to stay completely free to play? That's possible as well. The only trade-off is that you'll need to invest roughly 70,000 emeralds during the event. Doing that allows you to purchase a light charge, which covers the remaining gap. And if you optimize your emerald spending throughout the event and complete the emerald questline efficiently, reaching Chapter 6 without spending real money becomes a realistic possibility. Now let's look at the Battle Pass route. Purchasing the Battle Pass naturally pushes your progression even further. However, if your goal is Chapter 7, you'll still need approximately 150 additional energy crystals beyond everything we've already discussed. That usually means combining the daily charges with medium charges as well. For players planning to spend, that option is certainly available, it simply depends on how far you want to push your progression. Finally, we've also integrated the event quest line directly into the optimizer. No matter which path you choose, you'll be able to see exactly how many Valor coins you'll finish the event with. That makes planning much easier, because you can make informed decisions before spending resources instead of trying to fix mistakes halfway through the event. Planning is everything. One final reminder before we finish. Don't forget to collect all the free gifts available from the official sources. We keep those updated on our website, so be sure to check regularly and claim every reward available. And if you do decide to push for Chapter 6, remember that this path also rewards you with a red gift of the Dominion, adding even more value to your investment. So that's the full breakdown. The lesson here is simple. Plan your energy crystals carefully. Understand exactly which progression path you're following. And know what it truly takes to reach Chapter 6 before you spend a single resource. Whether you're completely free to play or planning to spend a little, the players who prepare ahead of time are always the ones who get the most value from events like this. Now I want to hear from you. Which path are you taking? Are you stopping at Chapter 5? Pushing for Chapter 6? Or aiming even higher? Let me know your strategy in the comments below. If this guide helped you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next piece of battlefield intelligence. Stay sharp. Stay one step ahead. And remember, in Dominion, victory doesn't belong to the strongest. It belongs to the smartest.